Hi, thank you for the opportunity to review this application called NERD Lite Nutritional Electronic Record Database. This will help your facility to better create meal tickets for your residents, create also snacks, keep track of the residents' preferences, um, and be able to um, track food allergies and preferences. Let's just go straight up into the application itself. You have here is four sections: file management, and you can save, you can reset the entire form, which we only recommend that when you first get the application, you shouldn't have to reset the whole application except for the first time. You can print all the tickets, or you can print a selection of the tickets based on check marks, which I will show you later. And very important that you read about. This will provide you information about the software and some other important information. So very important you first get the application and read that section. The resident list is the main site, the main connection to your list, and I will show you that in a little bit. The snacks is provides you a template where you can type in the AM, PM, and HS snacks for those residents. And then the preferences, which will provide the template, which you can print for each resident. Depending on the version that you have purchased, we have several versions of the NERD or the NERD software. Some of them is capable of tracking residents' weight variances, create meal tickets, create nutrition evaluation based on the ADIME or the nutritional care process, and so much more. So if you have any questions, do reach out to us. You can visit us at sosnutritionconsulting.com, and then you'll have more information there. You have a contact form. You are encouraged to fill it out and send it to us, and we'll be more than happy to provide you with additional information. Um, the check marks here are for extension of the snacks. There is three columns on the snacks you will see later. You can send a given resident has a check mark to the column one on the first template. Let me just show you that the snack template just to get. So there's three columns here: one, column two, column three. I already have some residents there. Be sure you always reset your snacks when you first start. So you start with the blank template, and then you can populate it as you need it later on. You can type in here directly and type in the snacks. You have AM, PM, and HS snacks. But later on, I will show you how the application can also automatically populate this for you. Going back to this form, like I said, the main uh, link is your patient meal ticket. As you can see here, depending on your facility, this is licensed 50 beds facility. So we have that many tickets for that facility. So this version is it's the simplest version in that you don't have to know a lot of this computer skills or the applications and buttons and all that, but rather it will just kind of go straight up to your each of these residents. So if you go to resident 8, for example, this resident, all the information will be populated here. You can have AM preferences, uh, lunch preferences, and dinner preferences, calling it just snacks. You have your food allergies here, if any, and it will automatically populate. And same thing for your feeding devices or specialty requests. These are specific for the breakfast. These are specifics for lunch, and this will be a specific for dinner um, special request. Later on, we'll see how that can help you manage your residents um, by tracking the meal tickets and printing them. Here is just a summary of the resident's name. Card number refers to the some facilities like to have the cards going in a specific order for meal cards or meal tray distribution. So you can put here card number 2 is for this, whereas a different resident might be going in card number 6, for example. The location will be set up to whatever location you've been licensed to. So the facility's name will be will show up under this section right there. Um, Going back, I just want to show you something really quick for you residents. Like you can find the resident by clicking the little icon there. Um, so if you go to the actual list of the residents for this first patient here, I was showing you. This is the site. If you have this resident who is no longer at the facility, you can reset it from here. Do not reset it from the main page. Do not use this button. This is to reset the entire application. Rather, go to actually the resident and clear the resident data from here. Likewise, if you see this check mark will help you to track this resident that he has um, that you want to put a snack, and you can do the snack here directly by clicking here, and it will send it to the available um, space on that meal snack template, or you can just check mark, and later on when you are ready you can go to the main list, your resident list, and it will, this check marks will show up for those resident. And then from here, if you can, I'm gonna make this a little bit bigger, you can set to column 1, column 2, column 3, or you can send all of these check marks all at once by creating the all snacks function. um, you are welcome to control and experiment with some of these buttons when you first get the application, but note that each of these buttons do something specific, and some of the actions may not be able to be reversible. Um, so for the preferences, likewise, you are able to, if there was any patient in your snack template, just for sake of this application, I'm going to demonstrate how the snacks work. I will go to resident list. I'll send Rogelio to column 1. Um, and then I'm gonna go to the snack template, and here's Rogelio on that page 44A. And if I go to the preference list, I can automatically um, actually pull Rogelio's information by importing that information, and it will automatically actually you have to have um, a check mark for Rogelio to be imported into the information only once at a time. It will give you the display here. Select one resident at a time from the snack template, and you say yes, and the information will be auto populated, and you will still have to fill this out and then print the form. A better way for you to keep track of residents' preferences and all that is by using the actual meal ticket, as this information is kept archived for each resident, whereas the preference form is one per resident, and you will have to print it. So whatever you type into these forms here is safe for each resident, and you don't have to, you can update it as needed, but you can always go and print all the tickets or print the selected tickets, which is same as these people who have the check marks. Okay, so if you do have any questions, please reach out to us, SOS Nutrition Consulting. Otherwise, thank you so much for your time.